An incident occurred on Wednesday the 30th of October involving Sheffield Steelers 19 Michael Davies and Manchester Storm 75 Mathieu Gagnon during the game between the Sheffield Steelers and the Manchester Storm, which involved multiple situations requiring supplementary discipline. The incident was reviewed by the Elite Ice Hockey League's Department of Player Safety, which determined that supplementary discipline is required. Supplementary discipline regarding Steelers 19 Michael Davies. While play is progressing, 75 Gagnon is positioned in front of the net with his attention on the puck, facing the net. Davies approached from behind with a wide leg stance. Unsuspecting to Gagnon, Davies slew-foots Gagnon. This is what is deemed the start of the entire situation. The slew-foot is visible by looking at the body action of Michael Davies. With his right leg maintained in a wide stance, he uses his leg as a hinge in an attempt to propel Gagnon backwards. The reason it is deemed as a slew-foot is by following his stick pattern and upper body, where his right shoulder and arm propel backwards and his stick from a low position to an up and around position. The slew-foot incident is considered unsuspecting, deemed as Category 1 careless, and worthy of a one-game suspension. Additionally, as the incident is concluding, Davies picks up the glove of the opposing team, carries it from the high slot area to the player bench area, and wipes his face with the opposing player's glove and then drops the glove in front of his player's bench. Considering Davies has blood and a form of an open wound, it is unthinkable that a player would think, with respect for his own health, about taking a used glove of an opposing player to wipe a wound. In respect to the situation, it is considered entirely inappropriate with no place in hockey. For the incident involving the opposing player's glove, Davies is suspended for 3 games. It is also taken into consideration that Michael Davies is a repeat offender this season. Earlier in the season, he took it upon himself to toss an opposing team's goal peg into the stands. Beyond the thought of Davies again displaying little to no consideration and certainly no respect for the sport, opposing teams, or the Elite League, he will further be suspended under the Repeat Offender Act with an additional 2-game suspension. Effective immediately, Sheffield Steelers number 19, Michael Davies, is suspended for 6 games. Supplementary discipline regarding Manchester Storm 75 Mathieu Gagnon. With a battle between Gagnon and Davies, more in the form of stick use exchange, Gagnon dropped his right glove and engaged in multiple punches to the opposing player's head area. The opposing player did not engage in the fight and instead immediately went to a bent-over stance and not engaging. As the altercation continued, Gagnon continued by switching hands to fight and aggressively continued the altercation while located on the back of the opposing player. This situation is considered a one-man fight with an intent to hurt. Even with the opposing player down on the ice chest first, Gagnon did not stop. The entire situation is deemed reckless and endangering, causing an injury. The one-man fight incident has been deemed worthy of a 2-game suspension. Additionally, and for no apparent reason, while leaving the altercation to skate towards the exit area of the ice, Gagnon, of his own accord, took off his helmet and threw it in the direction of the players' benches. Acts like this have no place in hockey. The altercation was over, and Gagnon has one responsibility: to leave the ice with respect. Throwing a helmet is not showing respect. For the helmet throwing situation, Gagnon will receive a 3-game suspension. Effective immediately, Manchester Storm number 75 Mathieu Gagnon is suspended for 5 games.